tipsy. Sometimes, by the way, guys, they use your date. They say, I'm just going to do dinner, right? Just dinner on the first date. I'm a good girl. I don't go out and drink all the wine at dinner, though. Goes down real smooth. And then you know what they do? They leave you at bye, thank you. Walk around the block. Hello. They call their friend. Oh my God, he was so stupid. I would never do that again. Ew. But I got like this really good meal and I'm super tipsy. So where are we going? Where am I meeting you? And then they meet their friends and then they go out and they hook up with some rando that night. They got the pregame going on from the wine you paid for at dinner.
I asked him to pay for my nails. He said my son wait till Friday.
Yeah. Better than me? I'd have told you hell nah.
Better than me? I wouldn't have responded.
Better than me, I would have asked her if she out of her rabbit ass mind.
What's your longest relationship?
My longest relationship is 8 years.
8 years, and what happened?
I cheated on him.
Men are able to cheat on their wives because there are women available to do it with. If the women were not doing that, the men would not be cheating on their wives.
Yes, they would.
Yeah,
They would, though.
You're so naive. With who?
Maybe not an escort, but some lady at a bar.
If all women in society decided we are not going to sleep with men unless they marry us.
Okay, then we create an incel culture.
No, you create a culture where men actually work to earn it.
Then they give women a loophole.
No, but you're giving men morals that they don't have.
You are good at mental gymnastics, right? You're like Andrew Tate.
Yeah, I can't imagine that you were mad about how much money I make, but it's like, just because you didn't make that doesn't mean other girls
Nobody's
can't.
mad about how much
I
you
made
make.
1.8 million. Thank you.
Over, like,
and
what,
I didn't
10
sleep
years?
with one person to do it. Okay. You're good at mental gymnastics. What she's trying to say is you cannot sell crack and then be like, well, these crackheads. You are contributing to men.
I'm not saying
please, you are, because you're saying these cheaters.
Yeah.
But you are taking money.
No, because
so
you're trying to say these poor men.
Nobody's saying that.
The problem you're having is you're trying to talk sense into somebody that doesn't really care about sense. You're trying to give somebody game and talk logic to somebody that cares about none of that. They just care about doing what they want to do, when they want to do it, how they want to do it. Forget about the consequences. Forget about discipline. Forget about accountability.
I broke up with my boyfriend, someone I love, someone I have known for over 10 years, because he didn't stand up to misogynistic young men when he was given the opportunity.
When I first heard this video, I was like, oh, okay, so you got random people like catcalling you or just being rude to you and he didn't stand up for you. That's a perfectly reasonable reason to break up with. But then she gave the entire story.
Two boys, probably 13 or 14 years old, and they were saying things like, Trump is the best, what has he ever done? He has more followers online, I don't get why no one would like him. And I was seething because my 6'4", handsome, white privileged boyfriend wasn't saying anything. And so finally I stop, I turn around and I get right in their face, and I said, he's a rapist. And they go white in the face. Boyfriend, still just standing there. Once the boys get their bearings, they say something like, Trump is my daddy, Trump is your daddy. And I was furious. I had a full-blown crash out. I took my full morning latte and I smashed it on the ground.
My God. It's not like you said anything that was incorrect, but how are you gonna let two 9th graders rage bait you that? These kids are obviously watching libtard get own videos online. Confirmed everything they believed in with that meltdown you just had. They're little kids, they're morons. You can convince this wall quicker to become a liberal. Sadly, the reason why these kids are so red-pilled is because of content creators like Steven Crowder or Charlie Kirk. Genuinely, it's such a bad problem. I think the only way for kids to stop getting into this red pill crack pipe for their parents to educate them while they're super young.
And you know, I think you guys, y'all have a problem, it seems like, understanding that there's different spheres of thought. Y'all think because somebody makes a decision that's different from yours, then they're not educated. Yeah, say for instance, the passport bros, when they go overseas and they find a wife, oh, you're going to get a wife that's not educated, she can't speak English. Whole time the woman speaks 4 or 5 different languages. Whole time the woman had already gone through school. Oh, well, you're hanging this over her head and she's in a poor country and, you know, all you really got to do is offer her bread. Whole time, none of that is even true. I've assimilated and I've come into her culture. She's come into mine. We learn about each other like regular people do. And then we live a good life while you're sitting online talking about us not living a good life. Talking about our marriage failing and you're not even married. Talking about our relationship is not going to work and you don't even have a relationship. Oh, the red pillars are this, they're that. They need to fix it. Is something wrong with them? You got to educate them and da-da-da-da. The reason that people listen to stuff like this is because y'all have been acting stupid. Y'all are continuing to do the same thing that y'all always do. Be condescending. Think that y'all are better than everybody. Have some sort of superiority complex, like, oh, I'm superior to you, I'm better than you, and all that other nonsense. And when people get tired of that, then then they turn away and they walk away and they start doing their own thing. Then you get mad at them because they don't want to be bothered with you. You're stupid as well as them. All of y'all are stupid. Get the heck out of my face.
You gonna finish your drink?
In a second.
In a second? What's the attitude about?
You can't make me drink my drink.
I'm just asking. You've been sitting there for a minute. You acting like you didn't enjoy your meal.
I want to drink it slow.
Okay, that's cool. You enjoying the date?
I'm trying to.
You trying to? Okay.
Hey guys, are we ready to go ahead and close out?
Yes, we are. Can you make that separate, please? Yes. Separate check.
I know you lying.
No, I'm not. We just met up just to have a conversation. You're not even enjoying yourself. You're not about to pay for a date. You're not even enjoying the date.
We washing dishes tonight.
You're gonna be doing something. You invited me over to this spot, and I'm not about to do this with you. So, ma'am, I'll be separate. I'll be paying for mine. She's gonna pay for hers, and that's gonna be it.
Interesting.
Very. I appreciate it. Thank you. You gonna take care of that?
I don't think you need to worry about what I'm gonna take care of.
Oh well. You can keep the change. I don't know what she's doing, but
thank you.
You have a good day, man.
Hey, green hat. Green hat, right? You didn't happen to be making fun of me, were you, when I was posing?
No, when you were flexing the wings, I was like, yeah.
Okay. Okay, it was curious because I turned around and you were like, I guess copying me. I can't ever tell if it's admiration or like making fun of me. As soon as I saw you, you stopped doing it. And you can imagine how that would make someone feel if they're kind of already putting themselves out there, and then I turn around and I see that you're kind of like mimicking me.
You look fucking great.
It was respectful.
I swear to God.
Okay.
I promise you. Come on.
Okay.
You look fucking amazing.
I gotta make sure.
I promise you.
Sometimes it's just worth speaking up, but I mean, I just want to be cool about it.
Of course.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks.
Hey, green shirt, get the f over yourself. Did bro not compliment you like, I don't know, 5 times? Also, do y'all realize how tired normal people are of people like you recording everything at the gym and then getting mad at people for watching you because you're putting yourself out there? Did the guy in the blue shirt behind you give his consent to be in your video? No? Oh, also, green shirt. Lay off the creatine.
That dude's shirt is diabolical. White bee fatigue is a crazy thing to walk into McDonald's with.
What about the men who build the bridges and build the roads and everything that you use? Did you build it? I'm asking you. Did you build it? Guess we're both useless ass, aren't we? Welcome to the club, queen.
So men can't take accountability for the positive strides that other men have contributed to society, but men have to take accountability for the creation of the patriarchal system. Okay.
Some of y'all fail to understand is I will be any guy inspiring that does not have experience.
Name one thing that women created. 8 billion people.
I agree, but you needed our help.
And then they want to be talking about, oh, I pay my own bills. Like, they're yours for you to pay. Like, they're your bills. You have to take responsibility out of that. So, somebody else gonna pay for your bills? You got to.
Nothing irritates me more than a man. The end.
But here's the thing, like equal pay, feminism can really only exist when there are comfortable air-conditioned office jobs. You didn't hear feminists in the 1800s saying, I want to go into the coal mines and get black lung.
If you look around today, the highest echelons of earners are all men, but then the lowest as well, all of the most difficult jobs, the ice road truckers, like you said, the coal miners. Whenever you go to foreign countries and you see people digging ditches on the side of the road, it's never women. And I don't see you guys fighting for those positions.
So we should probably analyze, aside from just the money that people make, we should analyze other sorts of gaps, right? So there's dangerous job gaps, for example. Men are more likely to on the job gap. Men are more likely to be electrocuted to death gap. Men are more likely to be crushed to death gap. Men are more likely to drown to death gap. More likely to work outside in the heat or cold gap. More likely to work undesirable, disgusting, and dirty jobs gap.
More likely to war.
So, I mean, there's all kinds of gaps. Are those gaps due to sexism against men?
Nothing will make a man run faster than a girl about to sprint past him. It's a race. He's sprinting past these people too. You guys just don't like men. Like, skill issue, for real. Call your fathers and apologize.
Tell me you don't watch track. You don't understand track and field. You don't understand racing. Without telling me you don't understand any of these. Literally, it's what they call a kick. At the end of the race, I give it my all. Whatever I got left in the tank, which might not be much, I'm going to use to get to the finish line. Stop talking.
If a girl's body count being high is a red flag, then a guy's bank account being low is a red flag. Don't be mad at me.
Except that one is materialistic and the other one is an indication of morals and beliefs and emotional availability. And I'm not the one that said this originally, but his bank account can go up and your body count can't go down.
Do you really care about your boyfriend?
Yeah.
No, you don't. I do.
I do.
So if your boyfriend's watching this right now,
My boyfriend's watching. Love you, Dom, but this is my boy right now. I don't. What? No.
Heck no. Heck no, bro. You don't know what type of false accusations these women are going to hit you with the day after they done had a good time. But, oh, I feel like I regret doing that. And all of a sudden now you got a problem. Don't do it, bro. Please do not do it. These modern women are irresponsible and they try to blame everybody else for their irresponsibility.
Are you really going to talk loud the whole time, ma'am? Ma'am, yours is a live performance and people around you hear you talking. If I can hear you, they can all hear you. You're not making eye contact with me and it confirms that I'm correct so far about you. I need you to look at me when I talk to you. And this is for your husband. He paid me to do this because you got a problem and it pisses him off, okay? Yeah.
I was telling her that I work with special needs children, and so
Well, guess what? I work with special needs people. Are you okay, ma'am? Oh, here we go. I understand. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sir, my bad. I know. Sorry. You're going to have a long night ahead of you. Ma'am, I'm sorry. Don't cry.
You're fine. It's my anniversary dinner, so...
Oh, you were just trying to double down on empathy. It's okay, ma'am. It's okay. You know what? Forget about what I'm doing. Talk freely. You know, me. I'm just doing... Idiot. Why would you disrupt someone trying to make friends, you know? She gives back to the community. She works with people with special needs. Also, it's her anniversary dinner, you piece of comic. Don't you know when it's someone's anniversary, they should be able to talk and disrupt shows that other people paid for all the time? No. I love you, though. Hey, I love you. I promise you this. I love you. You have a good soul.
I really do have a good soul, so I apologize.
I know you do. I know you do.
When men, how ridiculous. So you're upset with that man to the point where you film him to post him online to try and shame him, and all for what? For sitting in a different aisle than you, a few seats over? I'm sorry, does he try to talk to you? Does he try to hit on you? Watching this video, it seems he doesn't even look at you. But no, you want to be a victim so bad, which you're not, just to get some likes and attention at his expense and show off how much you hate men for simply existing. I'm sorry, you don't own the airport. You don't get to tell anybody, man or woman, where they get to sit. So, Kayla Dawn Davis, you need to do better. Mind your own business.
Aside from mathematics, what else is difficult to understand?
Women.
What's the First Amendment?
What about you? What is the First Amendment?
I have no idea.
All right. What about you?
I don't know. I'm not gonna say it.
What about you? Master's degree? You don't know what
I'm
the
a little
first...
dyslexic. They get jumbled up.
No, I don't remember.
What about you? First Amendment?
Equality.
Equality?
Yeah.
What's the First Amendment?
I don't know. I can guess.
Yeah, we are.
If you think about it, there's nothing to appreciate a man for.
If you had to flirt with a woman right now, what would you say? What you got? I'm gonna give you.
Hey, she bad. She bad. She all by herself. Go talk to her. No.
Women are physically inferior, and that's the truth.
Physically inferior.
Inferior, yes.
So you're telling me that you could beat a woman's ass?
Yeah. Yeah, I could. I mean, I never would, but yeah. Are you aware of the fact that, like, probably a 12-year-old boy can probably beat you up very easily?
Actually, I'm an educational psychology major, so they can't because they don't hit puberty until 14. And
Even if they did, okay. Let's assume without puberty, he would still probably beat you up still.
Actually, he wouldn't because I have a brother and I'd beat his ass.
Anyway, I'm amazed that I have to explain this to a college student, but men are physically superior to women in almost
I'm
every
amazed
way.
that I gotta talk to
in
this
general.
grown-ass man with dumb-ass things.
Women can do it on their own. We don't have to shut the up, bro. If that's what you like, then get what you like, and good luck. I hope you find it.
Name me one.
I like something else, and I hope I find it too. Good luck to both.
Name me one billionaire outside of Oprah that did it on her own.
I don't know. I don't keep up.
There isn't one. Hey, I'll tell you about the richest women in the world. Google that. Guess where they got their riches from? Divorce. That means they didn't do it on their own. Success is a team sport, no matter how you think about it. A man needs a woman. Hold on. A man needs a woman just as much as a woman needs a man. That's all a woman can do it by themselves is what's wrong with the culture today. We need each other equally. See, I can look at you and say, you know what, ma'am? You're going to see things that I don't see in a situation, and that's valuable to me. You know what I say also, ma'am? That you're going to pay attention and you're going to see the world differently than I do. So that's going to be valuable for me. I can say to you, I can look at you and say, your strengths are my weaknesses and vice versa. And that's value to me. How is it so hard for you to see the value in me, though? We can see the value in women. But as soon as women start getting some money, it's like they forget who to goddamn put them in position to make it. Because the last time I checked, most of these businesses that these women are making all this money for were ran and owned by men. OnlyFans, you know who made that? A man. Lip gloss, you know who made that? A man. And everything of your existence was created by a man.
It's not really that hard of a concept. You just find a lot of modern women are selfish, like children is what they are. Selfish children. They can't get over themselves. They don't want to get over themselves. They want to keep on thinking everything is about them. Everything is for them. A man should only be focused on giving what he has. Once again, I'm going back to that woman talking about some stupid stuff about a man is there to work hard to help a woman fulfill her dreams, like idiot. Well, look, let me say, it's a very dumb thing to say. It's a very, very dumb thing to say. Why would you say that? Like, that lets us know you're not trying to help him do anything.
I can tell you right now. I can tell you right now. No. Hell no. I told him.
Oh, sorry. I truly am. I'm sorry that I have wasted our money. I'm sorry I went on that retreat. You know, at the root of it, like, I just wanted to be a better wife and a better partner.
You want a better wife? Are you kidding me? You want to be a better wife? No, it's absolutely not.
Yeah, I was doing it for us. I was doing it for us. I thought the books and the classes would help me be more supportive, more loving, more open.
It wasn't for us. This was for you the entire time. Just admit that it was for you, because this definitely wasn't about me or us. I don't even know what to.
I don't.
What do you mean it wasn't for us, Marlena? What does that mean?
I mean, you know why I haven't been talking to you, right? I know exactly what you were doing in Costa Rica. I know what was happening. I mean, You left your computer open, and I saw your itinerary.
My
That life
computer,
coach
why
you were
were
going
you?
with? You left it open, and that was not a life coach. You were just there to play house with him the whole time.
No, that was part of the retreat, Marlene. No, that was part of the experience.
Don't lie
of
to
what
me.
we were doing.
Please don't lie to me.
Are you lying right now, Evelyn? What's going on?
If you hate women so much, why don't you just date men?
I never said I hate women.
You said women deserve less. Isn't that hating them? Why don't you just date men?
Number one, I don't hate women. And I like how you immediately came to that conclusion. I think if anything, we need to give women less because we care about them. Women want a guy that is attractive. And attraction a lot of times comes from you being dominant and assertive and not necessarily listening to everything that she wants. And you're being a boss. So I think you're actually doing her a service by making her work for your validation, your attention as a man.
That's just your preference. I don't know how many women you've met like that, but, like, not all women are the same.
The reality is most women don't want to be in a relationship with a guy who isn't competent, leadership traits, attractive, tall, good shape, etc. Women want a guy
That's
that
what
has
you
his stuff
want in a
together.
man. Why do you keep describing what women want in a man? Like, you're just...
Because it's a fact.
It's
biological
not a fact. You're describing what you want in men.
Okay, good one. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of been shown throughout time that women have a pretty narrow attraction trigger base of what they like in men.
And you have a narrow attraction trigger base, too. You just want women with 0 body counts and all that.
Okay. That's not what I said. I think you're misrepresenting my position, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you like men.
Okay, good one.
That doesn't seem like it went anywhere. I just feel like some people get so mad that they just want to hop on the mic and they don't really think through what they're going to say. Number one. Number two, they don't really know how to pivot on their feet. And this is an example of that.
If you're just trying to have fun, why not just have a night in with your female friends, put on some music, get some alcohol, and drink in your house? Why the need to go to very specific social gathering venues where the drinks are really expensive, people are drunk and obnoxious, there's strangers there, it's sometimes unsafe, it's sometimes dangerous, the music is perhaps too loud, you don't get to pick the music that you want? I'm just curious, like, what is the purpose of going to, say, a bar or a nightclub or a party?
Well, because it's like a big playground. Everyone's drunk, running around, stupid. It's fun. It's not always the intention of hooking up with someone, and it doesn't have to be, but some people have that intention. That's okay.
I mean, you guys can dance around it all you want.
It's kind of the atmosphere,
you guys
the
can
lights,
you guys can dance around it all you want, but the reality is, like, people go to these very specific social gatherings for the potential opportunity of meeting a new person.
Some people.
Women like to dance around this, but the reality is, like, you're going out and, like, you want to meet a guy at these parties.
No.
Yes, you do.
We cannot be friends if this is how you are. Number one, if you sincerely believe with your full chest that all men are trash, that mindset is so draining and you are not going to inflict that onto me. Number two, if you are cheating on your partner or your spouse, you disgust me. I will not hang with you. I will not be around you. You need to prioritize God's love, because God's love will always be above the way I'm gonna love you, because I'm gonna love you from a distance. My love will be conditional. I will not be around you. Number three, if you have no plan for your life and you are actually comfortable with that, you are comfortable with being stagnant in life, you have no ambition, you are proudly lazy, etc., I cannot be around you. I'm not going to be around that.
Don't you literally just hate when men get hated on for simply existing? Why, yes, I do, as do a lot of rational people out there. They actually look down on bigotry.
Women on dating apps, can you explain this to me? I don't get it. When I'm swiping through and I see a picture and there's two girls and one's really attractive and then the other one, and I know if I scroll to the next picture which one you are, what's the strategy? Like, what's this? Am I supposed to be like, oh, thank God you're not the hot one? What? It's like I'm taking crazy pills. I mean, why is that your strategy?
The men are right. We need to start dressing more modestly in the gym.
No, just put a shirt and pants on.
Oh my God, shut the
fuck. And she commented on your video saying, she's the woman in the clip. Thank you for saying this. All for his glory, right? Yeah, because his glory wants you posting underwear pictures of yourself in the gym. Do Christian women like you just ignore this modesty verse in the Bible or something? Training all covered up, something you've tried before, meaning putting a shirt and pants on, makes you feel anxious because it's hot, sweaty, and irritable. But going to the gym dressed as legally naked as possible doesn't make you feel anxious.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Always the same deflection of, it's just a joke, it's just a... No, it's not. There's tens of thousands of angry females in your comments mad about the fact that I struck a nerve of truth. And now they need to call their father and apologize.
I mean, is it so hard to put... What happened to the old leggings? That's the point. That's the problem. What happened to just putting on a tank top? We have all of these fancy things that dial into the curvature of a woman, which you're going to have curves as a woman. There's no way to hide that. But they're dialing in, specifically looking to define that. For what? It isn't necessary. Like, it's not... There's some things that men do that y'all say, that wasn't even necessary to do that. Why'd you do that? Just do this, 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 and this. And y'all want a man to listen. That's essentially what a man is saying to you right now. It's not necessary. You don't have to go in and put on a dress or whatever and whatnot, but why would I want to be staring at your crack all set the whole time I'm in the gym? Why would I want to be staring at that? Oh, well, just look away. Look away while I'm doing my set and you're standing right in front of me? And you're there for 10 minutes? Look away for 10 minutes? Just look to the side for 10 minutes? How about we come to a compromise and maybe you stop wearing that? Once again, what happened to leggings? And I understand that leggings, they're still going to show off your shape. But once again, like I said, these companies are dialing in the fit. They're dialing it. Well, these are going to fit you like this. Not only are they going to fit you like this, they're going to scrunch up certain parts to make the part look like it's more plump than what it really is. We're trying to, what they call those define shorts, we're trying to define shape in your body so that you can look good and feel better about yourself, so you can continue to buy our clothes even if your body is not that way. What do you think that's for? What do you think is going to happen when that... It's like somebody continuing... It's like the doctor or somebody continue to say, hey man, if you continue to drink soda or eat McDonald's like this, I mean, here and there, it might be okay. But if you continue to eat McDonald's and things or like that, that's not going to look good, or it's not good for your body, not long term. And that's what men are trying to tell you about the stuff that you wear. You might do this every so often, but long term, it's not going to be good for your image, for who you are, for presenting yourself. People are going to see you a certain way. The men that you're looking for are going to see you a certain way. And when they don't come up and approach you long term, because it's fine now, you're going to be hyped up on, oh, well, I don't need no man, this, and this. But over time, when the man that you want doesn't approach you, we try to tell you back then it's going to be bad for you. You didn't need to keep on doing that.
If a man is coming to you and he's telling you that he needs help in any way, financially, I mean, just need help, period. Like, you're going to save the day, he don't like you.
And yet more proof that y'all don't understand men. First of all, men don't like asking for help anyway. It's a matter of pride. And they're certainly not going to ask for help from people they don't like. If they do choose to humble themselves enough to ask for help, it's usually from somebody they trust.
No, babe, showing my nudes to strangers isn't cheating.
You think your mom deserves less? You have a mom, right? You think she deserves less?
Of course.
Why does she deserve less?
No, I'm saying I have a mom, yeah.
And you say women deserve less. Your mom is a woman.
Yeah, what does that have to do with anything?
You came out of less. You came out of a woman.
Here's
like,
the
you
difference.
wouldn't be alive without a woman.
Well, here's the difference. How old are you guys?
15.
Where's your father?
Where's your father, you dumbass? Where's your father?
Where's your dad?
Where's your mother?
What the hell is going on here?
Fucking moral.
I'll tell you this, my mom was a parenting around, downtown Miami at 15. The hell? Bro, what the hell's going on here, man? When women do stupid, they hurt us. I'll give you guys an example. Will Smith, legendary actor, sitting at a red table with his wife. And guess what happens? She goes ahead and says some stupid, I had an entanglement. And in that instant, bam, career gone. Nobody remembers iRobot. Nobody remembers I Am Legend. Nobody remembers Men in Black. Nobody remembers Independence Day. Nobody remembers Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Nothing. All I remember seeing was Will Smith sitting at a table with red eyes on the verge of tears from his woman embarrassing him on TV. And he still hasn't recovered. Then he had the slap with Chris Rock. I give you guys that example to show you a man with a background like Will Smith, who's literally a legend in music and entertainment and acting in movies and TV shows. But his legacy has been tarnished because what? A stupid that wanted to be open. Right? That's facts. Bro went from I Am Legend to I Am Simp. Like, what's going on here? If a woman like that could destroy Will Smith's legacy, what the f*** do you think is going to happen to you guys? Will Smith can't even save himself from these.
What kind of career do those women have when they come to you?
I mean, I don't really care about it.
Why not?
Because generally speaking, men don't care about a woman's career. We just don't.
But you said you should bring more to the table. So why not a career?
Let's say me and you were on a date, right? And I told you,
no.
hypothetically, bear with me here. I know you hate me and everything. We're on a date and I tell you, hey, look, I have like this awesome Jordan collection. I got these designer wallets. I got like this walk-in closet. It's awesome. What's your thoughts with that?
You buy a lot of expensive things. Yes.
Okay, so what else comes to mind when I'm talking about my obsession for fashion?
You like fashion. You like to dress up, essentially.
Okay, what's your opinion on that? Would it be fair to say that you'd be indifferent to me saying that?
Yes, because
okay, hold on.
What's the point?
Pause that. Thank you. That's exactly how we feel about women's careers.
What? What do you mean?
No, hold on. No, I really want you to take that in.
Huh?
That same level of indifference, right, that you have for me having an awesome wardrobe or sneakers or whatever, you're indifferent to it. That's exactly how men feel about women's careers because my wardrobe doesn't benefit you, right? It doesn't benefit you.
No.
Same thing. A woman's career doesn't benefit us. It doesn't benefit us because we're still going to be expected to be a protector and a provider.
When my girl posted a picture on her story that I already know what she looks like, I was like, she's in my phone, in my house, on my pillow. I see her every day. So what was this for? Who is this for? Because it wasn't for me. I don't need a selfie with like a filter and good lighting to remember she's fine. She can be wearing a hoodie and a bandana, and I'm gonna still be like, that's wifey. But no, she had to get this story up on Instagram. The pose, the little caption that says, felt cute. All right, listen, delete it. Because now we got dudes responding with the little hearty eye emojis. And I'm in a group chat like, man, you guys see this? Why is she doing this to me? And then hit you with it. You never post me. Yeah, because you're posting yourself quite enough. If I post you too, they're gonna think that we broke up and I'm trying to win you back or something. Like, we can't both be dramatic. Also, let's be honest. Like, if I posted a mirror selfie with the caption, felt cute, you call the police. But when you do it, it's empowering. And I support that, I do. But I also delete it.
As a man, you're supposed to be working more hard and getting more money to spoil me and protect me.
Yeah, that's fair. But as a woman, I feel like...
Are you in women business? As a grown man?
I thought we was giving each other advice.
Not a grown-ass man in women business, though. That's given very much sassy. As a man, you're supposed to be getting more money. As a man, you're supposed to be buying me a house. As a man, you're supposed to put me above your mother. As a man, f*** them kids, me only. You bump your head? You fully conscious? Because at this point, I feel like I could be a better man than you.
You see how she was able to rattle all that off? Just the top of mind, top of the head. That's what modern women do all the time. They're able to rattle off what you need to be doing as a man to win them, to earn their love, quote unquote. I say love loosely. But when you say, okay, cool. And you see the man at the beginning said, all right, cool, yeah. I'm supposed to be making enough money to spoil you. But I'd like to ask you, what is it that you're going to be doing to spoil me, to help me out, to put me in a better position to support me? And that's when she started coming off the dome with all that nonsense.
I have a question for Andrew. Do you think men should step up in situations like these and take on the responsibility?
Answer the question.
If the situation is that you get a woman pregnant, should you take care of your child? Absolutely.
Okay.
In this particular case, though, I'm not certain that that's actually what happened here. And I'm not convinced that that's what happened here, and there's more holes in this story than a block of Swiss cheese. So I'm trying to get to the heart of it, and I'm not so sure that this is exactly how things went down just because they're presented that way. The more that we question it, the more that we start to get to the bottom of it, the more this looks like a revenge plot by the admission of both of you to try to get some kind of backsies at these guys, because they basically you both, and then he dumped you both, and you're pissed off. Then every time I try to go in the queries and give you a chance to defend yourselves against that allegation, you basically prove it true over and over and over.
You're a feminist, but as a man, how are you sitting on the subway when there are women standing? Yeah, right back to factory settings the second that equality hits. You wanted to be treated like a man, and now you're complaining about being treated like a man. You're a 27-year-old child that needs to take that silly, goofy nose ring out, follow God, and apologize to your father.
A group of miserable, bitter, unattractive, undesired black women try to get me fired from my job because of what I said about a statue, right? A statue. I wonder if they're going to take the same energy and time to figure out who the mother of those kids were in Chicago who jumped that mother and her children and get those mothers fired. Now, I'm not saying I wish that on anyone, but I just wonder what will they, like the energy. So, a woman, right? Black children who come from black mothers jumped another black woman. Will y'all try to get them fired? Will y'all try to get those mothers fired for physically harming? Because they said I was harmful to black women. They said I was harmful to black women and black children with my words. But this mother and her children were physically harmed by a group of black children in the city of Chicago. Will y'all take the time and energy to research those women up, because they're coming out? People are finding the mothers of the kids. Will y'all do that? Will y'all take that time to do that? Or is it only people who you intimidated by? That video was disgusting. But again, we are so hypocritical and we pick and choose, and they always wonder why you care. Why do you care? That's why I care. That video is why I care in so many words.
The fact that you had a group of kids is what scares me the most. They didn't look to be any more than 12. A lot of them, maybe they were older than that, but they didn't look to be that old. Now, it'd be one thing if you were picking on a child, like a kid, but they decided, I'm so big, I'm so bad, that mama can get some too. And what type of home are you running where young kids, that the woman could have literally grabbed them by the throat and did a little something to them? Now, if she would have put something on them, then they would have been wrong. He put her in jail. But you have kids deciding to swing on these women, on this woman and her child. You're going to swing on an adult. Where are the apologies at? They should be coming in mass, publicly. This is how your kid is acting? Nobody's putting out any discipline? That's crazy.
Women are not better cheaters. They're not better cheaters. And if I've said that, I got to correct myself. Yes, both are sneaky. I think it's easier for men to get caught, but they're not better cheaters. They're just cheating with a better species. And I say that, and I know it's going to piss people off, but because women will typically want to blow your shit up. Men will not. Men will be happy as hell that you are cheating on your husband. 1, he gets to violate your man. 2, because you're not going to be all up in his space because you already got a man. That's why once you leave your man, it's just typically over with. It's over because he didn't want you to begin with. Everybody has the same game. Everybody has the same sneaky behaviors and the same lying-ass excuses. The difference is who you're cheating with. So when a woman starts to cheat, she usually stops having sex with her man completely. Altogether, stops having sex. Why? Because she's getting good D from the side dude. But here's the difference. Men do not move like that. A man will cheat, yes. But he rarely will stop having sex with his woman at home. Now, he might not be doing it as much, but he's still doing it. And he don't care if his side chick got a man, a husband, a boyfriend, 2 boyfriends, or a whole damn roster. If he's hitting, it's cool. He might pretend to care about the situation, but he really doesn't. It doesn't matter to him. It's about access. It's not about romance and building a future and all this other crazy shit. Women, on the other hand, get some good D from the side dude and start tripping. They start fantasizing about a whole life, running away together. Now she wants him to ruin his life and his family and his peace, just so she can keep that experience all to herself. She has this image in her head of him coming home from a long day at work, making her dinner, giving her a massage, cleaning the house, and then dicking her head off. That is the delusional cheater for you. The reality cheater knows what it is. Day one, he knows the boundaries. He knows how far he's willing to go, and he's not out here threatening to break up homes, families, none of that. It's only the delusional cheater that you ever hear say, I'm going to tell your wife, or your wife and I need to have a woman-to-woman conversation. You ain't never heard a man out here talking about, I'm telling your husband. Where? Please tell me. If I'm wrong, let me know. I need to see it. Oh, I need to have a conversation with your husband, man to man. Never. Because they know what they signed up for and they're cool with that. And the delusional cheater will play herself every single time because she's trying to turn up into a forever. The reality cheater stays in the background, in the shadows somewhere, keeps this transactional, which is what it was supposed to be from the jump. And when it's time to move on, the delusional cheater does not move on. They go into full detective mode. Got to search your girl's name on Facebook, on Instagram, trying to find out where you live, trying to find out where she works. That's why you can't be giving out this information. Got to just cut people off cold. But the delusional cheater does not ever want closure. She wants chaos. So that's for whoever needs to hear that today.
These modern women are not slick. They think they are because they spend a great deal of time really in their life wasting time, worried about stuff that doesn't even matter, worried about stuff that in a matter of seconds, if you ask 2 or 3 questions, 2 or 3 pointed questions, 2 or 3 intentional questions, all of that can unravel. Modern women don't think that men can actually read body language. They don't think that men actually read or listen to the words or read between the lines. None of that's true. A man knows exactly what's going on, and when he decides to call you on the carpet for it, it's going to be over. It's going to be over. You're going to try to cry and boo-hoo because he's not going to be hearing that, and you're going to be boo-hooing all the way to the front door. Hey, all right. Yeah, I get it too. All right. Let me go ahead and show you to the Uber. Don't forget your suitcase. Take it easy. That's what's going to happen. Y'all think y'all dipping and diving and dodging and rolling and tucking and flipping and all that other stuff, being sneaky and stealthy and all that stuff. No, you're not. He already knows. I guarantee you, he already knows what you're doing. And if he doesn't, if he would take 2 or 3 seconds to look in the direction, because y'all not slick, he'll see, oh, she's playing games.
If there's one thing in this world I don't play about, it's my kids. That girl wouldn't even have a second chance to open her mouth without me knocking her teeth down her throat. The amount of restraint that man showed. I don't care if it was 50 on 1. If you're anywhere near my child in a threatening manner, you are done for. I don't care if I end up getting my own ass kicked. I'm going after you. You don't touch my kids. You don't come near my kids. You don't say anything. Nothing. Nothing to my kids. Nothing about my kids. I don't care if you're 10 feet away yelling at them. I will come after you. That is how I protect my anybody in my circle. But definitely not my kids.
And I'm glad that there was a woman beside her that pulled her back and said, what are you doing? What are you doing? What would possess you to get in a little girl's face like that? Are you stupid? Are you an idiot? What would possess you to even do that? Men, they do this and they do, and I'd be afraid of men. Huh. So it looks like the behaviors that men exhibit looks like you exhibit those behaviors that you were talking about men exhibit. Looks like you are doing the same thing that men are doing. Oh, well, you pick on me, you bully me, I'm the weaker species, so you know you can, oh, it looks like you're doing that to a kid. Huh. That's interesting. Y'all want to pick the bear because a man is dangerous. But apparently, watching you interact with this kid, you seem to be dangerous too. I wonder what would have happened if her father wasn't there. If you felt like you could overpower her father. If you felt like you could have overpowered anybody else that was there besides her father, that might have been a little bit weaker. I wonder if you'd have gotten so upset that you decided to put your hands on them. Because that's what you are right now. You're upset. You're so upset. Oh, I was just beside myself. I don't know what happened. I just got beside myself and I just had to start screaming in the kid's face. These modern women are lawless.
It is not hard for men to be attractive. Just pop on a hat. I don't think y'all understand how much your style can up how desirable you are in the world. You could be like a 5, but if you have an aloe cap on, now you're a 7. Put on an Aritzia Super Puff, you're a 4. If you know, you know. And truly, specifically the hat is what makes it so attractive. You can't just be wearing any baseball cap. It needs to be a popped cap, and it needs to be like those modern ones. You know which one I'm talking about. If you're a man, go invest in one of those nice brand name caps, the ones that are like kind of hard at the front and have like some writing at the top. You pull up in one of those, all of them want you. But really, a nice put together outfit goes a long way for men. And so few men dress nicely that you will stand out. You're welcome.
And there's dudes in the comments saying that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. They think it is, but it's not. If you're talking about the man that you like, if the man that you like wears these things, I mean, first of all, he don't gotta wear them because you already like him. You're already attracted to him. But if and when he does, because y'all like to, and sometimes it works out, but I think sometimes y'all go overboard with trying to quote unquote dress your man. Oh, I just want you to look good. No, you think that your man is a child and you have to dress him up the way that you want to dress up a child. That's what you think. Oh, we'll put on this aloe hat. It'll look so great. So you can go out there and take credit for the way that he looks. That's what y'all really be wanting. The credit. Oh, I made him into what he is by giving me a different shirt, by buying me a Nike shirt and some Nike shoes, some Levi jeans. I didn't need those. Yeah, but I did it, and you got your style and your swag, and look how many people pay attention to you. I didn't need all that attention. I don't need that validation. I'm not like you. I put on my sweats, my t-shirt. I go to the gym. I might go hang out with the boys. I come on home, and I'm still making money. So it didn't matter what I dressed in the first place. And for the dudes that might go out there and try it, she don't even like you. Oh, that hat don't fit on you. But I thought you said to get one of these. Nah, not you. What I meant was Chad and Tyrone. They can wear that. They can pull that off. You can't.
Hello and welcome to another episode of things that if a man said out loud, he'd be labeled a sexist, misogynist, or hateful. But me, a female, I'm going to say it for you. And I always ruffle some lashes when I say this, but feminism is demonic. Modern day feminism not only pulls women away from God's order and original design, but also away from discipline, from accountability, from their family, from true actual femininity. You don't need a man. You're a queen. You're a boss babe. You are empowered. Marriage makes you weak. Accountability is oppression. Oh, and the golden one. Masculinity is toxic. They don't want obedience, but they sure like that authority. And modern day feminism just tells them that that's all justified. God gave us specific roles for a reason. We are not called to be like men. We are called to be discerning, to be nurturing, to multiply. And feminism strips all that away. It replaces it with ego, pride, victimhood, rebellion. That's not from God. So yes, feminism is demonic. So if that offends you ladies, maybe the demon that I'm actually talking to is the one that you're entertaining.